video. I am so excited because I finally have my camera back. No more filming on my iPhone. I mean, I do like the quality of my iPhone, but I'd much rather film with my camera. So if you don't know what happened to it, my camera actually fell and broke, but I got it fixed. So now we're back up and running. So I'm really excited about that. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial, and I'm going to be using some bright colors, some like peachy colors. I kind of got inspired with this whole Too Faced peachy collection coming out, but I'm actually not using their products. I feel like I've had too much of the peach collection. That's why I'll probably not be purchasing any of those. That would probably be a good thing to put in another video. So yeah, that's what I'm doing on this video, and I think you guys are gonna like it. So before I start, if you're new to my channel, my name is Sheila, and I usually upload videos Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So make sure you subscribe below. I'd really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So the first thing I'm doing is actually moisturizing my face. This Garnier Skin Active Moisture Bomb. I saw this on Laura's last video. She did a video about oily skin, and I don't really have oily skin. I actually have dry skin, but I saw that this was water-based, so I quickly went to CVS and purchased this. It was $16.99 or something like that. I really like moisturizers that are water-based. I feel like they work better with my skin, so that's why I picked this up, and I'm trying it today. So I'm just gonna take a couple drops. The bottle looks like this, and it brings 2.5 ounces, which I thought was really good for the price, because usually they bring like 1.7 ounces, stuff like that, less than 2 ounces for sure. So I was really excited when I saw that it bring 2.5 ounces. So it has a pump like this, which I actually really like. It does have SPF 30. I forgot to mention that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very runny, really runny. So I'm just gonna start applying this on my face. Obviously, when I go out at night, I do care if my moisturizer has SPF on it, but for the daytime, I really prefer that it has SPF, because there's one less step to do in the morning, and it's just like, it's a plus, you know? It doesn't feel bad at all. It smells very good, which I actually like. So let's just start with the eyes, and I'm gonna zoom you guys in so we can start. Now that we're up close and personal, I'm gonna start by doing my eyebrows. For this, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Chocolate. Alright, now that the eyebrows are done, I'm actually going to be cleaning them up. To clean up my eyebrows today, I'm going to be using this MAC Pigment in Soft Ochre. I love this product, but it dries up so quickly. There's things that you can do about it. You can put like little mixers. I know Inglot has a really good one. There's another brand, Curlan, has a really good one too. Alright, since I spent so much time doing this, I'm just going to quickly put some Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This is in the shade Light Medium Honey, and I'm just gonna put a little bit, because we all know this goes a long way. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. Just using this foundation brush just to blend out the top. Alright, to set that, I'm gonna be using this Kat Von D Lock-It powder in the shade Light. Alright, so let's move on to eyeshadow. Today I'm actually going to be using a couple of shades from different brands, and I'm sorry it's not going to be all in one eye palette, but I have like an idea of what I wanted to do and what colors I wanted to use. So that's why I like gather all these palettes. I have 4 of them over here. So let's just go ahead and start. So the first shade I'm using is actually just for my transition shade, and it's from the Tarte Clay Play palette. This shade over here, Ember, from the Tarte Clay Play palette. I'm taking this medium angled shading E70 brush by Sigma, and I'm just taking a little bit, starting on the corner. Like I said, this is just a base. I'm just using this as transition. I really want to concentrate this on my crease and smooth it out as much as I can, just so there's no hard edges. Get it really close to the brow, just to create like a really soft base for my shadow to look really good. The next shade I'm going to be using from MAC, and it's going to be this pink one over here. I actually do not know what the color of this one is. I'm going to have to like go on the website, because I ordered this so long ago. Alright, I'm going to apply this on the crease. Taking more on my brush. Really concentrating this right on my crease, so you can see, and then just blending it out with my transition shade. I really want it to look very pink, so I'm gonna move it upwards. And then I'm going to start applying bits and pieces. Start applying more as I see fit. I really thought this color would be a little bit more vibrant. Alright, so that's it for the MAC palette. I'm going to try to put a little bit of Savage, even though I wasn't going to use this palette with this color. I'm just going to put a little bit just to make it a little more vibrant right on that crease. There we go. That's what we're talking about. And that's the color we want. Okay. So this is really vibrant. So you want to spend your time definitely blending this out. So I do not want that color to go up. I definitely want the transition shade to stay the way it is. So I'm just going to take a blending brush and smooth that out on the edges. Next shade I'm taking is this one, and it's called Jilted. I don't know if you're out of focus there. And I'm going to be putting this on my lid. Packing it on my lid. I'm still using the same brush, because I just find this brush so comfortable. Even though this shade is looking very similar to the one I just applied. They're not though, this is like purple. I think I'm gonna go in with an orange on the crease just to create a little bit more depth. I'm gonna be going in with this shade right here from MAC. Taking another blending brush. And I'm going just on the crease. I'm taking this Urban shade from the Electric palette. I'm packing it up. And I'm going to be going in really close to my lash line. I still want to make that orange more vibrant. So I'm going to take the same brush that I was using. And I'm using this slow burn. And I'm using this slow burn right here. And I'm afraid I'm gonna like mess this up by doing this, but I just want to try it. I'm going very slowly. Whoa. I'm going very slow with this shade because, as you can see, it's very pigmented. So I'm like barely touching here. Taking the other brush that I was using, I'm going with this color Savage, and I'm gonna apply it right on the lid. I was gonna use this one from Sugar Pill, but I ended up not using it because I didn't need it, so that's good. But this is a really good palette. These are all single shadows. You actually make this yourself, and I just absolutely love this palette. So I'm gonna be using this No Pore Blend Primer by Touch and Soul. This is silicone based, and I really like it. You definitely have to check which foundations do not work well with silicone, because it'll show. Trust me, it'll show. Alright, so again, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Medium Honey, and I'm pairing it with the medium. I'm going to apply this one underneath it. I just like to do this because I feel like it transitions the concealer really well, and then you don't have like half of your face one color, half of your face the other. Blending this out. When I do this, I just like to press it down very slowly. For foundation, I am using this Natasha Denona Foundation X, and this is in the shade 48. This is a little bit orange for me, but I'm going to try to mix it. Maybe I'll mix it with, I think I'll put like a half pump of this Lancome Tint Idol, and this one is in the 320 Bisque Warm. And compared to the one I use every day, you can definitely see the difference shade. Alright, so I'm taking this and just mixing it with my beauty blender, and I'm just applying it. I know the Foundation X is like not an exact match, and I just literally took half of my shadow, but I still like the consistency of it so much, and the fact that it lasts for so long that I'm willing to take my chances, you know. To set this, I'm going to be using the Chanel powder. This is in the shade Translucent 1. Like, I'm not going to bake. I'm just going to try to bake and literally take it off right away. Because, like I said, my skin is super dry. So I'm just applying a little bit, not as much as you would apply if you were baking. I'm just going to... Now that we have done that, let's go back to our Clay Play palette by Tarte. I'm going to be taking this shade and this one. And I'm going to mix them, literally just tapping because it's very pigmented. So I'm going to be using this again because I am obsessed with this. This is by Jeffree Star, and this is a crystal bowl. This is the F35 by Sigma. I'm taking this. This is very white. This highlighter is very white. It's a little bit dry, but it's the only one I have from Jeffree Star. But the people that I have talked to have told me that their other highlighters are a little bit more creamy than this one. So I'll have to try that for myself. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I do find that's a little bit dry. Dry doesn't mean that it's bad, it's just a different formula. So I'm gonna take a smaller brush and I'm putting this on my brow bone. Going back to the electric palette, I'm using this shade on the corner. It is called Chaos. And I'm taking this Sigma Flat Definer E15 and I'm putting this very close to the lash line. So to smudge this out, I'm going to be going back in with to the Jilted shade. So for liner, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Fergie liner. This is just a purple one. I'm going to apply mascara. This is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I've been using this non-stop. This is by Jeffree Star, is one of his liquid lipsticks, and this is in the shade Rose Madder. Now I'm going to be putting this Velour lashes. I got this at TJ Maxx and I really like them. To finish this off, I'm using this Too Faced Hangover Primer and Setting Spray. Alright guys, so we made it to the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial or this makeup look or whatever you want to call it. Everything, as always, is going to be linked down in the description box, so be sure to check it out. As I said before, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!